Dick didn't find him. He found Halloran. Halloran didn't find him.
Let's call him Halloran from now on. Welcome back to the Killer Media Podcast, your home for all things horror, entertainment, and movie reviews. I am Nick, and this is Tim.
First try.
Yeah. We are going to start off with reviewing issue number 3 for Love, Death, Eat, Repeat. We are going to go into Welcome to Derry, episode number 3, and then we're going to end with Badlands, Predator Badlands. We watched it. We had an early screening. If you guys didn't see it, we had like a little Instagram video of it, of our out of theater reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So go check it out before maybe you watch this.
That's like a spoiler free. And we might start with spoiler free in this, but then again, the movie's been out for 2 weeks already.
Yeah.
So we'll decide when we get there.
Like, I would watch it before you watch this video, most likely.
Yeah. It's a fun one. We got a fun video planned, tons of reviews, awesome stuff here. Everything is good. So, before we officially start, I have to say something. The pod's over. No.
Okay.
I have to say something. I witnessed this past weekend the best movie of 2025. Frankenstein is the best movie that has released in 2025. Del Toro has done it again. This movie is fucking brilliant. I don't know if you've noticed all the thread posts.
I saw those.
I'm like, I didn't want to say it yet because I wanted to like get your reaction on it. I know you didn't watch it yet.
I did not watch it.
But I was like curious whether you would say something. So everybody on Threads, if you're watching this, I had already seen it when I posted that. And I agree with 99.9% of you because only one person said they didn't like it. So I agree with most of you. It's beautifully filmed. It's like the best looking film of the year.
I saw somebody had posted, I don't know the name, I just was scrolling, and it was them reposting a thread of somebody saying, pretty much bagging on people who watched it not in theaters. They were like,
well, because the people that didn't watch it in theaters, they're not the ones who were hating it, but
yeah,
most of the people
they liked
like,
the movie. Like they weren't commenting on people not liking the movie. They were like, you have to see this in theaters. Don't be watching it on the home. Like some people just can't.
First of all, it was only shown in like 5 theaters.
Yeah, some people just can't do that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it would have been absolutely amazing to see because it's the full aspect ratio, so it would have taken up the whole IMAX screen. Nice. It wasn't filmed with IMAX cameras.
That's my thing with IMAX. Like
the aspect ratio.
I hate when they don't fully use the whole screen.
I mean, you put it on the first 10 minutes, you're just like, holy shit.
Like you're paying for IMAX, you want the full use of the screen.
Right. So it's like, whatever. But fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's a long movie. It's 2.5 hours. Feels like 4 hours. But you're so in tune.
4 hours.
But you're so in tune with the story. Like it's so gripping and well written, I think. It's not a perfect film. There's a few issues. But overall, I think it's the best film in 2025. That I think that'll close out the year. Like no other film's gonna top. I was as in it.
You were in it.
I was in it. It was great.
Since when were you in the movie?
Yeah, exactly. Fantastic. You might like it. I don't know. It depends. You got to be in the mood for it. Don't start it at like 11 p.m. Got to be awake for it. Oscar Isaac is a great Frankenstein. Jacob Elordi is a good monster. He portrays it well.
Okay.
It's very, you just get sucked into the world. Like it's a cinematic masterpiece. You can't hate on the cinematography. That'll be a 10 out of 10.
Is it like Robert Eggers cinematography?
It's better. But this, honestly, this could fit in the Nosferatu universe. Like it was like the same kind of, it gave me the same vibes.
Okay.
I could see them colliding in this.
I mean, I only saw Nosferatu once. I got to give that a second watch.
Mm-hmm. And that was a slow burn.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed it. So, same idea. And it's not super bloody, but it has like grotesque imagery, stuff like that. They're putting body parts together. So, it's fun.
It sounds fun.
The opening 10 minutes is where all the action is. Frankenstein's just fucking people up. The monster.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else.
No. No. So, really good. Highly recommend. Best movie of 2025. In my opinion, take that with what you will.
I don't believe him.
And it's a Netflix original. Come on. Netflix got to win.
See,
they got to win, baby.
It's a hit or miss on Netflix.
Nah, they got to win. It's Del Toro. Come on. Guillermo? I don't know his name.
Guillermo
Del Toro. Masterpiece. So, that's all the news I have. Yes.
Great news.
Great news.
Glad you liked it.
Yes.
Let's see if I hold the same
We'll see.
opinion.
I think I'm going to estimate you're going to be at 7.5 to 8.
But now you're influencing my decision.
But that's just what I'm guessing. And we'll see. So watch it. If you have time, watch it for the next episode and we'll talk about it if you have time. So
I'll pencil it in.
well, the next episode is Thanksgiving that we're going to record.
Yeah.
That's how fast time
We're
flies here.
gonna have a feast.
We're feasting. Be ready for that. I'm going to beat somebody up. All right.
Speaking of feasting,
Let's feast back into Love, Death, Eat, Repeat, issue 3, the last one that's out. The last one that's...
he's a recovering pointing addict.
Yeah, I know.
Recovering pointing addict.
Can't stop it. Gotta sit on my hands. It's the last issue that we have currently that's out. Issue 4 will release next year in 2026. So we have finally concluded what they have to offer right now. So we're going to dive right into that. Overall synopsis, you say it. It.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Sabrina awakes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, if you remember last time,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm stealing your thunder. I'll give the prologue, and then you'll do the
prologue.
Yeah. So basically, we continue from the last issue where she was dragged under the ground into the mud, and basically she died again. And we flash forward 100 years. Enter.
FYI, you guys should be reading this before, because these are spoilers.
Yes. Or watch our previous videos if you don't want to read them, but there is a free link. There's a link to where you can read them free in the description below.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, you get one maybe free read through on the website. It's $2 an issue just for a PDF.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's really not that much. That's $6 for all 3 issues that are out right now.
Yeah.
Not much if you want to keep up with the story.
And mainstream comics nowadays are minimum $5. So it's not a bad deal.
Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously the physical copy for these, when they are released, they're going to be plenty more, but obviously online, they're going to be cheaper.
Yeah. All right. So she's dead. She awakens 100 years later. Enter
Sabrina and her cat.
Enter the cat. The cat returns.
Yeah, so Sabrina pretty much awakes 100 years after, was it?
I think we're in 1405 or 14 something.
Yeah, it's 100 years. And there's a new art style.
There is a new art style.
Yeah.
It resembles Disney. And don't get shooed away. It's still plenty violent.
Now, the main conflict that's going on is there is a supposed witch in the area,
mm-hmm.
and there is this guy called the Hammer.
The Hammer!
He is a witch hunter, a witch finder, and he's got a whole bunch of other people with him, little militia
mm-hmm.
of hunters, and they are trying to find this witch.
Think Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Who hunts vampires, but he's hunting witches.
Yeah.
And he's got a giant-ass hammer.
Yeah. And some of the other girls want his hammer.
And his hammer.
There was some conflict with a little priest and an altar boy as well.
Yeah. If you know the history of priests, you can put that together. This comic is very dark in the most subtle ways.
Yeah, this is honestly, it's a lot of good dark humor.
It's morbid humor, and it's good.
Honestly,
we're here for it.
Tim actually was the one who caught it.
I was like, "Is that what was happening there?" And then
I had to read. read back, and I was like, "Yeah, that's."
We looked into it, and then the kid was literally pulling his pants back on, and we're like, "Yeah, okay, that makes sense." And I'm like, "It's so morbid, but it's funny."
So yeah, so there's a witch, and he's not so nice. Because anybody could be called a witch, and
they're literally burning innocent people at the stake just because they're following him like a cult. It's like, oh, she's a witch. Okay, boom.
Yeah, it could be like Tim's a witch.
No,
and they'd be like, okay, and there's no proof.
Exactly. So then, yeah, they're burning all these people, and then they're gonna burn an innocent school teacher, and she's like, I'm just a school teacher, and I'm like, no, you're.
And then they undressed her so quick. I'm like, yeah, she just had a robe on. Jesus.
Yeah, like chill. So then they're like about to burn her. But then, I forgot the exact dialogue, but somebody convinces them that she's actually innocent. Might have been her husband. She was like, don't call my wife a witch or something. And
yeah, somebody was just trying to say that she was a witch because she was cheating on...
Yeah.
The husband was cheating on her with this teacher.
Right.
So,
And
That's
then,
probably why a lot of back then the Salem's Lot.
right. Salem's Witch Trial, not Salem's Lot.
Same
That's
thing.
Vampire.
Same thing.
That's Stephen King.
Same thing.
So then they turn on the Hammer. And they're like, oh, you're actually a bad guy because she's not a witch.
She's not a bitch.
So then they all go to attack the Hammer. The Hammer just takes some guy's head off. And he's like, you don't fucking mess with me. He just swings his hammer and his head just flies clean off. I'm like, oh shit.
He is the law around here.
He is. He's the law, the jury, and the executioner.
Yeah, and the Duke seems like he's in on it. I'm the Duke.
I'm the Duke.
The Duke, there's this Duke and the Duchess. We have another royal family.
Mm-hmm.
First, it was Sabrina and, what is it, Percy? Percy?
I think so.
The names of the, yeah.
Yeah. More on Percy. Percy.
Yeah. Well, that family, no longer, they're dead.
Yeah, it's 100 years. They're dead.
Yeah. We have a new royal family, and this Duke doesn't like his Duchess very much.
No.
Like, we get some inner conflict.
He's like, why don't you just shut the fuck up? I'm like, oh, chill.
No, he thought that.
Or did he actually?
I'm sure his actions any other time, he'd probably like, shut up.
Yeah.
But like, she was talking to him, and he's just like, oh, I don't know, she shut up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
bro, like, chill. It's your wife.
Chill. And then we have Sabrina, who's kind of coming out of her zombified days with the help of this actual witch.
Yes.
They perform a ritual on her. She kind of blocks the cursed ring that she has, and she forgets who she is though, but she's kind of gained some like highly cognitive functioning. Like she
can talk now.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can actually talk, but she still forgets everything that happened in issue 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But somehow she's still being drawn south. So wherever her end goal is, I'm like very intrigued where she's being led to.
Yeah.
Because she still has the ring. The guy was going to steal it. And she didn't kill that guy, though. I don't think. I think she kept him alive.
Yeah, I think so. He didn't.
So she's less violent. She still kills some people, but she's a little less.
She still has hunger. I think it'll go back.
But she's less violent, and yeah, she doesn't look like a zombie anymore.
Because it doesn't. What it said was that the witch said that it's not going to be forever. I think it's like temporary, as long as she's like within the vicinity. So I don't know how long that's going to last.
Right.
So I'm assuming Sabrina is probably going to fend off against the Hammer.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's going to go. I wonder how
they're going to canoodle.
I wonder if it's going to be like a KO from her, like she's just going to eat him straight out, like
she's going to eat him out,
or if he's going to put up a fight.
I think it'll be a fight. You got to make it interesting, right? Although it would be pretty badass if he just swings the hammer and just jack shit, and she just like backhands him.
Because I'm assuming she still has her super strength and her all of that.
I think so.
I think so, though.
I would think so.
Oh, I think you didn't.
I would think so.
You would.
She's still a zombie. She's gonna be chomping on that hammer.
Chompy.
She's gonna be chomping on the hammer. Oh my god. So yeah, that's basically the story. So instead of like the plague doctor, which again, I guess we're not gonna find out who that is, or maybe the hammer.
I'm a little disappointed. Maybe the hammer is part of like a lineage,
right?
But I'm disappointed. I was kind of hoping we would find out what this plague doctor was up to.
Yeah, what was he doing? But the hammer kind of replaces him in a much more violent way. So he's a cool character. I like the hammer.
He's a cool cat.
He's a cool cat.
Well, not really that cool, but he's a cat.
Yeah, he's a cat. You know, he's German too. So,
oops. Oh yeah.
Oops. You know.
Oops.
Whatever. So yeah, we have a new art style that resembles Disney. So basically, the meaning behind the art style switch, very vastly different, is again, just like we predicted, it signifies a time jump. We're in a different time period. It resembles Disney. I don't know specifically why Disney, but the lighter, I guess, cleaner drawing of it kind of signifies that it's a lighter tone in the comic. It's not as violent, but it's still violent.
Oh yeah, the opening 2 issues was a massacre.
Yeah. So it's very sketchy. Maybe it's very chaotic. So the art style is chaotic, but it's kind of mellowing out. We're kind of getting like an actual story now. So maybe that's why they also switched it up to make it easy on the eyes, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just, trying to think of it. But it definitely had some Disney tones. Like I felt the actual witch in the red cloak reminded me of the Snow White.
Yeah. That was my first thought.
Maleficent.
I thought maybe
the old witch.
I thought maybe like did we switch comics for a second?
Yeah, we were reading Snow White. Yeah, Snow White. Not Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, Snow White.
Yeah.
Yeah. Resemble that. Or you eat the apple, the cursed apple.
Yeah.
And she looked kind of like her, so.
Yeah.
There's some tones that they're borrowing from Disney, so I can see that. Now, the art style itself, I like. It's drawn well. It's still done perfection. And I have to read more. We have to see the whole story through. Are we going to do it again with a different style? Because as a whole, I'm trying to wrap my head around the vast difference in art style. It's a bold choice for them. Is it going to work? Is it going to work out for them? I'm trying to wrap my head around to see if it'll actually work, or if it'll be just like, because in a way it feels like a new comic. It's a different art style. Typically, obviously, it's the same art style through and through. Now it's different. You have story reasons for it, so it does make sense. But I have to get my mind used to that idea. So we'll see once more issues come out. We'll see how it plans out.
Yeah.
So, but great art. I can respect some good art. And when they do kill people in this, it's bloody, and the panels are sick.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Heads will fall off.
Heads are falling.
Raindrops keep
Jumping on my head. I think that's most of it, yeah?
That's pretty much it. I mean, you guys keep up with it yourselves by reading it. We have a link in the description of where you can get it. You can either read it online fully for free, but I think that's a limited time that you can do that for free. Otherwise, you'd have to pay for the PDF $2 for each issue.
So, yeah. So that's all we have currently for Love, Death, Eat, Repeat. There might be more episodes in the future where we do mention these comics. We might do some interviews with the artists, the writers maybe. And then next episode for sure, we're going to do a little secret giveaway, a little competition. So maybe you can score your own versions of these comics. So stay tuned for that. We'll have more information next week for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be in the Thanksgiving episode.
Keeps on giving.
Because we're giving thanks. We're giving back. What we do here at the Killer Media podcast. Until we get the Bitcoin. Then you're giving to us.
Yeah.
So, finally.
The 22,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah. So, 22,000. So that concludes Love, Death, Eat, Repeat for now. Let's jump into it. Welcome to Derry, episode 3. Holy shit. Just keeps getting better and better. Prediction. You think it's the weakest episode so far?
Do I think it is?
That's what I think you think.
No.
Okay, good. I was just thinking you.
I was reading everything when you watched it first before I did.
Yeah. He was watching some other crazy shit.
The chair.
The chair. The chair.
Well, I only had 30 minutes.
It's got some horror.
I didn't have an hour and fucking 6 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
My only downside to a lot of these episodes is they are pretty long.
They're an hour.
I know.
That's normal TV now, and I can't get enough of it.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to be sitting for an hour.
I do. Well, stand up.
I either want
a
short 30 minutes,
it's average,
or 45 minutes, or if I want to get into something and watch it, maybe an hour and 30, and then, or 2 hours, like a movie, but that hour and
watch 2 episodes at the same time.
The fuck?
Just wait. Well, then I'll be talking to myself.
No.
Anyway, back into the episode itself. I think this is the best one yet. And it's because we're focusing on the humans, the adult storyline.
They're all humans.
The military. They're not all humans. The military.
Okay.
Holy shit. So basically, the plot of this episode, a little tiny synopsis, is the new Losers Club has kind of officially come together. All the kids have banded together.
Yeah, now they are
working
all
together.
They
have a common threat that they kind of figured out. So they're going to try to capture photographs of what they're seeing to prove the adults that wild shit's happening. Great idea, right? Fantastic. However, somehow I can't help but think when they show it to an adult, they're not going to see anything. They're going to see just the trees. Because again, only the kids can really see this stuff.
Yeah.
And it does confirm that it's real. It's not a hallucination because they took a picture of it. But can the adults see it?
When they were doing the inking of the photo, I thought he was going to come out of the photo again.
I thought they were going to do that.
I thought there was going to be another.
Yeah. I thought they were going to pay homage.
I was waiting for it. I was I wasn't hiding under any covers, but I was like,
right.
Are you going to jump out of the
hand?
The picture?
Yeah. That would have been a nice nod to the original.
Yeah, I really love the original series with the little book, the photo book. And
right. Instead of the projector screen, it was the photo book back in the day. Yeah. They're all good. They're all good iterations. So that's the kid storyline. They're trying to capture any way they can to get real evidence. And then we'll talk about the ending at the end of the review. But then with the military, it's been confirmed that they know who it is. They know he shapeshifts.
I don't know how I feel about that. They know, and they keep referring to like, do you know about the entity, the it?
Right.
And they keep calling it it. I'm like, I know that's all you can call it.
I know
it
because it isn't it. Because you don't know how to describe it. It puns. So they know who it is. I think this is such an intriguing storyline because they can't do shit about it. Like no matter what they do, they can't do shit. Clearly, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So obviously, they have Dick Halloran here, who's using the Shining ability to try to find out where it's living. However, it senses this and uses his own ability against him. He found Dick. Dick didn't find him. He found Halloran. Halloran didn't find him.
Let's call him Halloran from now on.
Halloran didn't find him. And then he's like scared now because Halloran's like, what's going on? He literally sees his eyes. And finally, we can hear him talk.
Asking who he is.
Yeah, he's like, who are you? It reminded me of Nosferatu, kind of.
Yeah.
It gave Nosferatu vibes.
It really did.
It didn't have the high pitch. But yet again, he just woke up. He's kind of groggy, you know. he's gotta get used to it. So that scene alone was just like, it just gave you chills. Because like, he's coming. Pennywise, he's coming. So Dick's scared to shit now. And that's probably why he gets the fuck out of there later on at the end of the season. He doesn't want to deal with him because he knows how powerful he is. It's like,
yeah.
we just switched roles. Like I thought I was powerful, but clearly you just overpowered me. And now he knows that they're looking for him, so he's gonna get ready. He's gearing up. So, and in the very beginning of the episode, the Major General Shaw was back in 1908.
We got a little flashback to why he is kind of chasing it.
Yes, because he witnessed it firsthand. And 1908 will be season 3, the year time period. So we got a little sneak peek into season 3, if it happens. That's the whole center of
season 2 is pretty much greenlit, right?
I think it is.
Okay.
But season 3 is not yet.
I mean, with a lot of these ratings, it seems like it.
It's gonna go through. Depends on how they ended, though. It could be like an Alien Earth situation. However, Alien Earth just got renewed for season 2, confirmed.
We're both disappointed,
but intrigued.
And intrigued at the same time.
We're always open.
If you didn't already know our opinions on it, you can go watch our episodes.
Right. So back to it. They, so General Shaw and the Shakopia lady, we find out her story now.
Yeah, that lady who, like, the first episode or the second, was talking to the woman. I was like, she sounded weird. Her, like, incantation where she was saying, it sounded off. Like, thought maybe she was Pennywise, but no.
Right. No, she's just the Shakopia. And they know it exists. They're in like a never-ending battle. It kind of seems like the natives are all trying to protect the military from messing with them because I guess they know what he can do, Pennywise. I mean, so they're kind of like leave him alone, let him do his thing.
She's seen it firsthand,
right? Like I feel like they don't want to attack it because they know they can't. So I think they're like, just let him do his thing, and he'd go away for 27 years. That's where I kind of think their angle is. The military wants to use it against the Cubans, right, to stop the Cuban crisis. They don't necessarily want to kill it. Maybe they do after the fact because, like, I don't know, but they can harness that power. It'll be like a god.
They just want to harness it.
So there's so many storylines going on, and they're all going to collide in like the best possible way.
Worlds collide.
Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. They're going to collide in like the best possible way. So General Shaw, 50 years later, came back to Derry for some reason. Goes back to your theory of somehow everybody just comes back for some reason.
Like, even though when they leave Derry, they forget, like, some things are just, like, bound, like, he remembered, like, the name because he saw it in the file. Then it just draws you back to Derry. Like, you can just, once you're in Derry, I feel like even if you leave Derry, even though you forget about Derry, just something in the back of your mind probably just brings you back.
It seems to happen with the losers, obviously. Well, they had an oath, but General Shaw, it's happening. So something weird's going on. Something weird. Now, interesting idea. We know, I'm hoping Pennywise doesn't lose. Like, I hope they don't.
Yeah, there's no way that he can lose.
I hope
we didn't get to the actual losers club.
No, but then
at this
again,
point.
the losers beat him in the first one, and he still came back. So I hope they don't do that again. I don't want them to band together and like scare him away. I want Pennywise to actually just like full on win, or he just goes away on his own. Like then he's not like forced to leave. However, interesting idea that maybe, because in the first movie, Pennywise is up to striking a bargain. He's like, I'll take him and you can live on your lives. Just him. Or I'll take him and only him. So
I gotta watch that again.
Maybe the military, once they find out they can't do shit about him, will just be like, here, take these 3 kids and go away.
I can imagine this. Like they're like crying. Like they're like,
and it doesn't matter because Derry's fucked up.
and then Hallin's probably like, we can't do this.
Or that's maybe why he leaves. You know, I can totally see an angle where they strike a deal with him and they're like, here, take these and go away. Because then they don't have to worry about it.
Fucked up.
But Derry's fucked up, so it kind of makes sense. But that idea kind of doesn't. It's just the first thing that's popped in my head. So interesting idea. Otherwise, there's no other way than Pennywise he loses again, and that's not fun because Pennywise can't lose.
He's a loser.
He can't be so powerful and then lose every time. You know, that's not fun. That's not cool. Give him a win. Have him kill everybody. The only people that can die, or I don't know, he has enough and he's like, I'm full, goodbye. And then or maybe he tricks them into thinking they killed him, but then he just comes back. You know,
maybe.
But then again, why is the military not involved in the movies? What happened? They would remember, I would assume, because they're still there. Does the military just get abolished? Is there no military anymore? We have so many questions that I hope get answered.
Lots. I mean, hey, season 2.
But they will get answered in season 1 because season 2 goes back in time. So they have to be answered now. So that's why
my answers, and I want it now.
That's why we need to interview Andy and Barbara Muschietti. Get on the pod. We got to ask you some questions. Hop on. Come on. So, here for this. Anyway, the pros. They're expanding the lore and the story in the best ways possible. Halloran scene with Pennywise, amazing. We have the bike chase scene, which the concept and the idea of that, perfect. The way I'll get to it.
The green screen.
I'll get to it.
Sorry, I noticed it right away.
The scares, I think, were done well. Having their dead friends come back as like zombies, ghouls to scare them. Yeah. Brilliant idea. It's going to scare the hell out of you. However, it was very CG when they had the close-ups. All the other shots were fine because they were real. But when you had the close-ups and you see like the fake fog, yeah, they'd look kind of bad. But whatever. I don't care. It's fine. You know? The writing of the show, not the dialogue, but like the way they're writing the story is just phenomenal. Yeah, positives. And the ending. It gets the amps. He's coming. Was that a clown? Cut to black.
Is that a clown?
Cut to black. Come on. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so far I'm really loving the show. I was prepared. A lot of people were like, they were focusing more on the adults instead of the kids. So I was prepared for that.
But that's good.
We've already done the Losers Club thing. So and we got to focus on a little bit of the other lore with Pennywise.
And the kid storyline in this show is literally the same as the movies. Hey, what's going on? Let's try to fight this. It's the same thing. So at least we have another storyline to focus on.
Pennywise has a daughter. No.
Pennywise is Pennywise. I don't know. I was going nowhere with that. That's all I have to say about
Pennywise is Penny Dumb.
Penny Dumb. I think that's all I have to say about episode 3. It's fantastic. If you're not watching the show, what are you doing? Watch it. If you haven't seen any of the movies, luckily you don't. Excuse me. You don't really have.
Whoa.
We got to end it. That's embarrassing.
We got to start over.
I feel like this chair is going to break and I'm going to fall down and then I'm going to try to contact the company that made this chair. It's going to be insane.
Tekka made it.
Tekka what?
If you know.
They made me work in the nude. So I think that's all I have to say. I was saying something and then I lost my train of thought. Fantastic show. Oh, you don't have to watch the movies because it takes place beforehand.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary.
Also,
I would recommend to still watch them.
Sorry, one more thing. The show is fantastic because they're I guess they're not expanding, but we get to see it firsthand how Pennywise learns and adapts, right? Because as explained in chapter 2, he must abide by the laws of what he's turning into. Like, he has to abide the limitations that it can. So if he's a bird, he has to abide by whatever happens to a bird, like he flies, whatever. So in the very first flashback scene, he's like this old man. He can't.
That was him, right? That had to have been.
And he can't catch up to the kid because he can't run as fast because he's old. He's an old man. So then he turns into like a giant Wendigo monster, and he's running into all the trees. So that's why he eventually comes down to the clown, because it's human-like, so he can run, and it easily lures in kids. So he learns what to turn into.
What was that? What about
It's
the
fantastic.
girl, the clown girl with the balloons?
That was a regular person, I think.
I guess that was supposed to signify that like Pennywise is near,
Maybe.
because I mean that's what the red balloons gave off.
Right. Because that was a female, but I think that was just a regular circus clown that maybe he'll take inspiration from after that scene. I'm sure we'll get a full cut of that scene in season 3. So it's as good. Am I biased? Maybe, but it's just good. I'm wearing he's sweater. Look at me.
He's biased.
Look at me. It's fantastic. I'm a fucking loser. I'm not a loser.
Debatable.
What the fuck? That's all I'd say before I talk for 30 more minutes about this.
Before you talk for 30 more minutes?
Yeah, I can just ramble on about this.
Oh.
Like, unfortunately, in episode 4, we ended off with, here he comes. He's not coming in episode 4. He's coming in 5. So we gotta wait. Maybe it'll...
You're just itching to see him.
I am. I have a feeling 4 is gonna be like the filler episode.
I saw somebody comment was like...
Then he's gonna wreck shit.
They're like, we just want to see Pennywise.
You are. But you want to see the clown. We get it. But let's explore his other abilities.
The show has to also do like things. It has to bring in the old audience that loves the franchise.
Exactly.
Then it also has to bring in newcomers, so they have to have some ambiguity on what Pennywise looks like if they haven't watched the movies, and they don't want to. They'd rather watch a TV show.
And don't worry, they already said when Pennywise is on screen, they went big. So they said in an interview, he said, "Is this Pennywise? Is your portrayal with David with Bill Skarsgård?" They said, "Is this Pennywise like more vicious?" So you get to see like he's like, "Oh yeah," like without a doubt, he's like, "Oh yeah," like it was like a cakewalk in the movies, and we already see that with his other forms. So imagine what he'll do when he's a clown. I can't fucking wait.
Maybe that's why he was so weak in the... Maybe like... So wait, for the timeline, this is the 27 years before the Losers Club, right?
Yes. His next cycle is chapter 1.
So he must be weakened somehow.
No, because in the book, with the Losers Club, in the book, the turtle was actively protecting them.
But like I'm talking about movie-wise, at least.
Well, I guess you can say that. But again, technically, don't make him lose.
But like weakened.
Or it's just because the losers are just so together.
They have aura.
And they have aura, They're a package deal.
I was gonna say, I like the cast of the Losers Club more than the Use Group of Kids.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. They're better. They had more chemistry.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt, you can tell. But they're still good.
I feel like the chemistry between I'm not good with the names with these characters, but Mike's grandfather and the one kid, they have good chemistry. I like their banter.
Will and Lily, the other,
the kid, the two boys.
Oh, yeah. And it was hilarious that he made up that whole seance. Like every time he was like, "Oh yeah, my cousin."
I fucking knew he was bullshit.
No, it was your uncle. No, it was my cousin. Well, he also did. He just made up.
I heard it from my cousin, so
he just made the whole hilarious. No, it's good. No, he's bad. He's bad. No, he's good.
He's bad.
I saw a post on Threads that was like, "All y'all are so disturbing that you're like wanting Pennywise to like kill everybody." I'm like, no, that's what we literally want. It's not disturbing at all. Like that's what he does, and it's cool.
It's cool to murder,
and it's badass. It's cool when Pennywise does it. When
everything's fictional.
When you're talking about film, it's different.
Everything's fictional.
Like when you watch a Predator movie, you want to see the Predator fuck people up, right? You don't want to see him lose. Exactly, same concept. Speaking of Predator,
Speaking
You ready to
of
talk about
Predator,
Badlands?
we are ready to move on.
All right. Predator Badlands. As Nick explained, we saw it early, but our review's coming late. Who cares? We're talking about it now. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Hey, so if you didn't know, a little plot synopsis with Predator Badlands is in a distant future, which has now been confirmed that it takes place even further than Alien Resurrection, Alien 4. The warrior known as the Yautja sends the young outcast Dak, the son of the father Yautja, our main character, on a rite of passage, exiled by his clan and viewed as too weak to succeed. So Dak must travel to the lethal planet Genna, also referred to as the Badlands, to hunt the apex creature called the Kalisk in order to earn his place among his people and prove himself worthy.
Ooh.
And on the way, he meets an unlikely friend. 2 unlikely friends. So, basic synopsis. I guess, do we want to do spoilers right away? Because I just wanted to dive right into this head first.
We'll hold off on spoil like 2 minutes of like
All right, so
our initial impressions.
yeah, so just like we said in the video, our initial impression, we'll give our score. We can do that. Our official score.
Shit that I did not go.
You can think of one on the fly.
Oh, I can't. I'm not a fly on the wall.
Well, then you're sticking with an 8, because that's where you were at. You were at a 7.58. Yo, can you stop kicking the table?
What? I'm not doing. I'm not doing anything.
I'm not. The table just falls down.
I'm not doing anything.
You can't see it, but I can feel it.
Don't say it again.
All right, I'm giving my score in 3, 2, 1, 8.
7.7.
8.5. I moved it up. I got over my gripes. This film is fucking great. This is a good film. It deserves all the praise that it's getting. However, it's not a perfect film. Can't be perfect. And the gripes I have are minor, but they're just enough to take down a few points. Because when they bother me, they bother me.
Yeah.
So basically with the pros, we'll keep it spoiler free right now. The action is absolutely spectacular.
It is.
All of the action scenes.
It's really amazing.
The choreography is so good. It's still got that Predator core with the action. It's fantastic.
Anytime that Dak is shown being the Predator,
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking amazing.
It's the best action we've had in a Predator movie. The other ones, you could say they're action.
Like you could
movies.
tell, you could see it in real time.
Yeah.
The Yautja are their whole species is just being predators and hunters. You could see in real time, like the way he like you don't know what he's thinking, but the way he adapts to like anything and changes up everything that he do, like that's just amazing.
He hunts, he adapts to his surroundings, and he
makes
kills,
his own things,
and he kills shit. So he's still got the Predator core to him.
Learns everything that was trying to kill him and used it against all of them. Like it's just
exactly. Overall, I think the story is pretty solid. I like the revenge. There's kind of a revenge story here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a coming of age character-wise, learning, I guess, who he is and proving himself worthy. I think that overall story is good. But then there's like, I guess, a lesson or a hidden meaning, which didn't like that much, but it's something he's got to get over.
He doesn't like friendship.
It's something you got to get over. I think the pacing was awesome. It was like an hour and 30 minutes, the shortest Predator movie.
Yeah, it was short, but it actually felt long, but like in a good way.
Yeah, like the pacing was phenomenal. It was kind of like nonstop action, give or take 2 scenes. Like it was like literally action through and through.
Yeah.
Another positive is all the badassery that happens. It's fucking badass. There's a cool little plot twist like that. That was neat. Dek's character arc, I think overall, he has like a full character arc.
Yeah.
It worked out good. Story-wise, they wrapped it up. The world building, the cinematography, the CGI, and the sound design, phenomenal. The CGI at some points can be a little bit wonky, but I am really surprised on how well they got his face to look so good. It's fully CG, but at times it doesn't look CG. Like it's really good, and it really conveys emotion, which is not easy to do. You know,
and that means something, especially because it's the Yautja. They're not really known for that.
Like you can tell when he's pissed, when he's kind of sad, or when he's like kind of happy, like when he like gets a victory. Like you can tell, and it's done really well. Like it's not like cheesy. Like it's done pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And they literally went to New Zealand and filmed that whole forest scene for real. Like that was a real set, which is why it looks so good.
Amazing, beautiful.
If you're gonna see this movie and haven't yet, if it's still available in IMAX or one of the higher premium formats, see it there where you have good surround sound, because the sound is phenomenal.
Oh, the sound was pumping.
Yeah, the sound's really good. That bass hit harder than your car.
My old car.
Yeah, harder than that.
I got crashed.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. I didn't do it. I wasn't there.
Alive. I'm alive.
I'm alive. Which crash? The one where they hit your parked car in your driveway, or the one at Miller's?
I've only been in one accident, like full-on accident. Was not deemed my fault.
Yeah.
My car's totaled.
Yeah.
So I have a new car. I mean, I've had a new car. And then any other time anything's happened to my car, I have not been in my car.
That's good.
It's always been parked.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Stupid. I mean, in a way, it's good.
It is good, but
for you.
Come on, I have no way of fucking knowing who fucking did this shit. When I get my hands on you,
he's gonna fuck him up. It was me.
Just want to talk.
It was me. Just want to tell you something.
Just want to talk.
Why don't you have a seat over here? Have a seat. Sorry for that little tangent. What are your positives? Because I just kind of rattled mine off.
I mean, we share a lot of the same positives. My score is like lower. I feel like my negatives, I think, just kind of.
So are you surprised I'm higher than you? Because this stuff typically bothers the fuck out of me.
It does.
Yeah.
I am a little surprised.
Yeah. Didn't bother me as much when I stewed on it, you know? Like, I let it be. I'm like, you know what? It's a one-off thing. It's an isolation. For now, I'll let it slide. It's a different predator. It's a different species. He's literally outcasted, so he wants to be different, you know? And it does make sense. It's not woke.
I like that they did, like, I'm not upset at the story at all for, like, making a Yautja, like, have emotion. I mean, it makes sense.
They're a highly intelligent species. They're going to have emotion.
Yeah. But they kind of just bottle it down, and they just kind of do these rituals and hunts, and that's kind of just the way that they work. I mean, there's some clans that are kind of different. So, I mean, this takes place in the future. So, I guess maybe they're evolving to not be like that. So, like,
maybe
I do like that storyline, but I think it was just too quick. We saw like him like kind of like change. Like he should have. I don't want to get to spoilers.
Like, yeah, we'll just jump into spoilers now.
Yeah,
spoilers full ahead.
Spoilers.
So just to quickly bounce off of what you said. They did do it quickly, but at the same time, he still had like his reservations. Like he couldn't just fully accept it. Like he was still like, not wanting to take along the little buddy around. Like he was like, no, fuck that guy. I'm going on my own thing. So like he was still kind of hardened in a way, but then at times he loosened up. And I think that was fine. It was a nice balance. It wasn't just like, oh, hey, I'm a happy-go-lucky predator now. Like it wasn't like that. They didn't push it.
No, they didn't.
So. But I do know what you mean. It did kind of, he lost some aura.
He lost a little bit of aura.
You know, like you take Predator 1 against this guy would get wrecked against that Yautja in Predator 1. Like it's just a tonal switch. But,
I mean, he did defeat his dad.
He was pretty
feared
badass.
And badass.
But he fought like a bitch because he used his cloak. Fucking ass.
No, they earn the cloak.
Yeah, but if you're fighting with honor, you don't fucking use it.
They don't have, I mean, they have honor, but like that's not, I guess that's just not how they see honor. It's
not their clan.
Honor, the way that they see honor is just using anything that they can to get the upper hand. Whether that's their own tech, they use stuff against the enemy. Like
this clan in specific, because the other portrayals, they would always strip down their armor and fight fist on fist.
Oh,
that's in the first one. He literally took his armor off, and it was with Arnold, fist on fist. In Predators, the Robert Rodriguez one, literally the same thing. Like, it was a samurai fight versus a samurai predator with the sword. Like, it was the same thing. They stripped the armor. So they have honor in that way, where they're not getting a one-up. But different clans are different. So these are bad bloods. They don't go against the Yautja code.
Yeah.
So I can see that. But his father was badgering him about honor. So that's where I get that disconnect, where I'm like, well, you just cheated. Like, what? He still won, but
yeah,
like,
I guess it makes sense in this story because it's not, his father was just kind of,
it's a dick.
I mean, like anybody, like they're gonna have their flaws. So this guy's father is a dickhead.
Yeah.
So he's kind of using honor against him to get into his head, killing his brother, and then using that and bring back the Calisk and claim your honor.
Yeah.
Like that's a little hypocritical.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's rewind now with spoilers. So it's not just a coming of age story, it's a revenge story, as I said before. But in more detail, Deck's being outcast because he's weak, he's small, he doesn't have the Yautja physique as the other ones do. So
he's like still young. He's still young.
Right. But he is like not what the Yautja should be. And that's why he's an outcast. That's why he looks like the way he does. Everybody's complaining, oh, he doesn't look like one. There's a story reason for it that doesn't warrant it still looks weird and bad. So, but they gave it a reason. So it's fine. So yeah, basically he's close with his brother. In the beginning, they're sparring. And then his dad's like, you know what? You're weak. You're weird. You're not like us. You're better off dead. If you die right now, that'd be more honorable than you proving yourself. Fucked up. Like that's fucked up.
And they did a great job like building that story because in the few moments we get, because you only get so many moments, they kind of give you a little hint of why they're so close because Deck actually protected and saved his brother.
Yeah.
So, and usually with like that, that's like kind of like I guess a high honor. I don't know how the dad would feel about that. He would probably just say that's weak. You should have let your brother die.
Right. Well, yeah, his dad, I think that sparring session, he was kind of sent to kill his brother. Because his dad was like, why is it not done yet?
Yeah.
Why did you not kill him yet? And he's like, it's my brother. You know, it's like,
it's my brother.
It's my brother. Like, stop.
What's the reason he's going to go after the Calisk?
Yeah. 4 or 5 moments. It only takes 4 or 5 moments to be a superhero. So, basically, his dad kills his brother. He's pissed off. He's going to this planet to prove himself now. He thinks that's going to work. It doesn't. So, when we get to the planet, everything before the planet is like 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 spectacular. When we get to the planet, that's where things kind of take a little bit of a dip. Once we're introduced to Elle Fanning's character, overall, I think her character is acted very well. She's a good actor.
She is annoying, though.
But she is annoying as hell the first 5 minutes we meet her. She's asking a million questions in like 2 minutes. And I'm just like, shut up. And I'm surprised Deck didn't just like throw her aside. Like, I feel like that's what a real Yautja would do. He'd be like, shut the fuck up, go away. But he didn't.
He would have, I think a real other Yautja would have just thrown her away and like not even think twice of like,
right.
Because she claims the only way you're going to get to the Calisk is if I help you.
Right. But that's done well. They're not friends. He sees her as a tool. Yeah. So, you know, they're not buddy-buddy.
As soon as she's like, I'm a tool.
Right. So she kind of tricks him. She has an alternative motive just to get back to her sister. Again, that's like the plot twist. She tricks Deck into thinking they are friends, but they're not until the end, and they are. So she's annoying, but a good character. It's like a weird balance. Then we get introduced to Buddy was his name? Her name? The little creature? I think it was Bud.
I don't remember the name.
We get introduced to Bud, which we find out is the Calisk's daughter. So, and we don't know that yet, but...
Yeah, throughout this whole thing, you're just like, oh, it's just another creature. But it's a pretty powerful creature, honestly.
Very strong.
It fares pretty well.
It's got armor. You know, it's like invincible almost, obviously, because the Calisk can't die. So, this is the creature that bothered me the most. It's the baby Yoda of the Predator franchise now.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's very annoying. It's very playful against the Predator. And it's like that bond between the humor with that and the Predator itself, it was just like, it made me roll my eyes. So that's where it took a dive. The humor is the main negative of this movie, most of it. And
there's some good humor in there too. Yeah. A lot of the subtle ones are good, but like the full-on Deck being copied by the little creature. I was like,
that was just corny as hell.
I don't know. Like, hey, comedy is subjective, humor is subjective, but like, I don't know. It's just like there's too much of that already. Like a lot of Marvel, a lot of DC, and Disney stuff. So that's just the type of humor. Like it's like not
If you're gonna
good.
put humor with a Predator, at least make it like adult-ish humor to where adults can laugh at it instead of just going like, oh, like why is a Predator putting up with this?
Yeah, was it funny? Like, ha 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 ha. Like,
yeah.
yeah. But
it's
like,
not-
does it really fit in this Predator movie? No.
yeah. I mean, in the whole movie, yes.
Yeah.
But should it have with a Predator? No.
No.
Like, one of the main issues too is I want to fear this Predator, like all Predators, but I kind of want to be best buds with it. He kind of seems like a cool
Yeah,
dude.
you could still be badass and still have the like that emotional side, but they kind of just
He seems like I want to be.
shoehorn that humor in it.
I want to be his buddy.
There was one little joke that Deck made when he said
Yeah, Deck made a
no
joke.
leg, and obviously Ellie Fanning's character Thea was like, was that a joke? 'Cause
Yeah.
the way he delivered it was so like serious, and that's the type of humor. There should have been more of that. Deck
Right.
trying to relate to like this humorous side, because that's all he can kind of do right now. Now that his brother's dead, so I guess he's
Right.
trying to honor that. So
Mhm.
they should have stuck that. Like a little bit of the other humor, if it was like more sprinkled in and it wasn't like pretty often,
Mhm.
it would have fared better.
Right. The only scene that made me like laugh, there was only one, and it was when Thea finally got her legs back on, and then they immediately got pushed back out, like they got smashed again. That made me laugh. Like that's funny comedy. Like it's the situational. Like that's
Yeah, you're just kind of waiting for her to get her legs.
right. And then the second she gets them back, like a cart comes in and just smashes them again, and she's like, "Really?" That made me laugh. That was funny. Didn't include the Predator, so it's like keep the humor away from him. And he did his best to like still be a strong, hardened Predator. Like it was still there, so it's a weird balance. Again, this is brand new. It's never been done before, so you got to get used to it. But once you get used to it, you can like let some things go. I think
For the most part.
because it's still badass. Like I think the highest highs of this overtake lows. You know, like we're in this culture of you love it or you hate it. There's no in between, and that's just wrong. Like I love this movie. I think it's really good, but it has negatives. And some people be like, "Well, that just can't be. You just hate the film because you're talking bad about it. You hate it."
Yeah, just because you
Like,
talk bad about something
what
doesn't
are you
mean
talking about.
it's called critiquing.
Exactly. Like nothing's perfect. There's going to be
Even
negatives.
10 out of 10 movies that we love, they still have some nitpicks and flaws. We're
Exactly.
like, but like
Exactly.
it is what it is sometimes. But like
Yeah,
you
like-
can still really love.
Like enough of
love
this,
something.
enough of this, hate it or love it. Like you can love something and still have negatives about it. Like I hate that mentality. It's so stupid.
Fight us.
And then basically they switched the genre, so it's not a horror survival anymore. It's a action adventure, which again I think it worked in the overall, but it's such a tonal switch that we're not used to. So on multiple rewatches of this film, I think it'll get better on each rewatch. This is a film that I think will take at least one more rewatch to like get used to the idea
I
of
would
what
have
we're in.
I would have liked if they kind of, maybe if the movie was longer, if it was 2 hours, but they kind of gave more time with Deck being alone on
Yeah,
the planet.
Because he kept
So we
saying,
could
"I work
see-
alone. I work alone. I work alone," but he was never alone.
Yeah, I think that we should have had like him actually being alone, and then him still having his badass moments, but seeing that he actually is struggling. It was kind of like he meets Thea. He learns like, okay, well, she's a tool. I need to use her. But like that was kind of it. I kind of wished we see more of him kind of feeling that, like actually like
Mhm.
being pretty low. His brother had just died.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like he's grieving, but I guess that's his way of grieving, is kind of shutting it away.
Oh yeah. You know, he wants to be a strong macho man. I get in a way.
He's not a man.
Pretty sure he's male,
But he's a yautja. They don't.
Yeah. But he's still a male.
Yeah.
They do have
No, he's androgynous.
no. They do have the respectable body parts
Oh,
because they do mate that way.
how do you know?
It's in the comics. The way they mate and make yautja babies.
Okay, Tim.
You got to know the lore.
Okay, Tim.
You gotta know the
Is that what they're calling it?
Is
that what they're calling
the
it?
lore? Yeah. Another aspect I really liked about this was at the end how he made his own armor.
Yeah,
Out of
the armor was
his- out of the planet.
at first I was like, it was kind of janky. I was like, whoa, because it didn't look like normal armor, but
Mhm.
like he made it himself, and I feel like that's what kind of sets him apart and makes it unique.
Yeah.
I feel like the Yautja would have like made something different, but he kind of put meaning behind what he made.
Right.
And I think that's pretty much what it means to be this Yautja.
Yeah, well, he used his trophies to his advantage instead of just collecting them. He used them. Fantastic. He made, I guess, he fed like the bugs or the creatures, and that specific creature shoots like acid. So it reminded me of a xenomorph almost. It was like a mini
they
xenomorph.
slither like around like the little xenomorphs,
and it spit like acid, and that was his shoulder cannon. And I'm like, oh, that's a neat idea. He had
that was a lot of that was really clever.
Yeah, and then the giant I forgot what the rhino thing was called.
All right, I'll give it an 8. I'll bump it up 3 points. I'll give it a solid 8.
This movie has high highs. Like they're good. I forgot the name of it, but I think the rhino creature that was walking in the grass.
Oh yeah,
the shard glass. I forgot what it's called. Spiky glass, something. He used like the face of that as his mask.
Yeah, I think that. And then he called himself the wolf, putting meaning behind what Thea was telling him.
Or a little nod to the wolf predator.
As Tim told me.
In Predator lore. But now that this takes place way in the future, it's not him. But I think it's a little like nod to the wolf predator.
Did the wolf predator take place way in the future?
No, that was Alien vs. Predator 2, which was like modern day. He's the best predator ever put to screen. He's badass. He's fucking badass. Like he's the alpha. Like
he's the alpha.
You don't want to fuck with.
Well,
terrible movie.
To be fair, apparently, in wolf clans, like there's actually not an alpha. Apparently, like that's a debunked thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, I'm not really an animal expert, but I mean, I know about the alpha.
There's no like leader.
But apparently, there isn't like an alpha.
There's beta though.
But like, yeah, like I don't know how true that it is or it isn't, but I've heard both sides. People are like, it's pretty much debunked that it's not. But then people just say that there is. I mean, it makes sense for there maybe to be an alpha in like an animal kingdom. I mean, usually there are more submissive animals in like a group. So, I mean, it makes sense.
Right.
So like, that's why it's pretty believable. Maybe it's not real, but
maybe. True.
It's just, I thought about that when I was watching it. I was like, there's no alphas.
Yeah. Let's talk about the main plot twist. Did you think at all in your mind that the Wayland was going to be the actual villains of the story? Like it was going to be a bait and switch, that it wasn't the Kalisk, that it was going to be the synths?
I didn't see the Kalisk being
a mom.
I didn't see that coming.
Neither did I.
I kind of was like thinking that I was like, once I learned that there was a whole bunch of synths, I was like, okay, well, the synths are usually used by Wayland to enact whatever bad stuff just for money and for whatever gain that they want. So I was like, I kind of saw it coming. Like I wasn't too surprised how, because the twist, they're sisters.
They're sisters. It's Gamora and Nebula.
Hi, sisters.
It's literally Gamora and Nebula.
Yeah, Thea's twin sister kind of sounds like Gamora or Nebula. I was like,
and kind of looked like her when she like lost all her hair and stuff.
And the eye.
Yeah,
they Disneyfied it.
Disneyfied.
I mean, everything's under.
I mean, Dan Trachtenberg was in an interview, and somebody asked him, "Is there a greater universe here where you're combining the Marvel universe?" And he said, "Never say never." So we might see a Marvel versus Predator, which honestly would be kind of badass. I'd be there for it.
And then Xenomorphs.
Yeah, they can do that too. I'd be there for it. Yeah, I mean, the Kalisk itself was a formidable threat.
Oh,
it can't die.
It literally can't die, except
it did,
if you freeze it.
Yeah, it did, but it doesn't die. It just regenerates. So it does live up to the name of unkillable.
Unkillable.
And let's talk about how they call it the most dangerous planet in the world. Yeah, everything is literally trying to kill you. I think one of the funny parts that made me smirk, I didn't laugh, was when Deck had like the worm.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
And he flicked it, and he was like, Like he was like, oh, okay. Like he's like learning. He's like, interesting. That kind of.
And he was pretty hesitant to see what he was like.
Yeah.
He inspected it first and was like,
and it's like,
this is getting bigger.
Yeah. And he's like, whoop. And it was a big explosion.
Yeah, that was huge.
And it was like a grenade. Like it wasn't like acid. It was like a grenade.
And then obviously later he uses that against that. Like that's
badass
crazy.
Scene, you know? And, you know, yeah. It's not a rated R film, but at some parts, it could be believed it could have been if there were humans in it, obviously. They do rip the heads off of the synths. They do like rip them to shreds. They smash their skulls in. It's pretty violent.
They're not humans.
No. It's pretty violent. I mean, Deck literally cuts this creature literally in half. There's blood everywhere. So it is violent, but it's not.
Yeah, he cut the rhino, didn't he?
Yeah, right in half.
Yeah.
Badass.
That's a huge ass fucking rhino.
And he learned, because he's like, oh, the mouth is open. There's no armor there. Perfect. Dan Trachtenberg really knows how to direct these Predator films. So it's very good. There was one more thing. Two things that kind of bothered me was this whole revenge story of Deck wanting to kill the Callisk, which then turns into him wanting to kill Tessa as his trophy. But my God, they've made the fucking little creature steal his thunder by ripping out the skull and the spine. The Predator should have done that. Deck should have been the one to rip out the head, because that's what they do. Like, why wouldn't he do that? And then they did it again when Deck finally kills his father. Yes, he does kill his father. He, like, stabs him. He's down on his knees. And then a grown Bud, the creature is now grown, bites his dad's head off. Come on, rip his head off. Why are you taking the thunder away from the Predator?
Like, he could still have, like, what he learned, like, his emotional side, and still have that badass Yautja and just still freaking...
Because you're still collecting the trophies.
And we both kind of were like, he should have still killed the Callisk, maybe. But I think we were...
No, because then he felt for it, because it was the kid.
Well, when we first got done the movie, we talked about that.
Yeah.
But then after I was like, nah, it kind of makes sense that
it does.
He doesn't.
Because the Callisk at one point literally is like nose to nose with the Predator, but like sniffs him and then doesn't kill him. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I thought it was a Predator species. What a cool concept that would have been. But no, it's because he smelled the kid on him. So the Callisk was like, oh, you know where my kid is. I'm not going to kill you. It was kind of like that. I'm like,
Or maybe. It's imprinting. So like that would mean that the child the child creature imprinted on him and likes this Yautja. Right. So he's like, okay.
Spit on it. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, but it's whatever. I can get used to it.
I didn't mind it. At first I was like, it kind of did take away the badass moment of Deck kind of killing the Callisk, but it makes sense because Tess is the one who kills the Callisk. So like in a way, then you kill Tess, then she's the obviously in Predator terms, there's a food chain. Yeah. So if Tess killed the Callisk, then the food chain was Tess was more powerful. So you got to kill Tess.
Right.
So that's why he brings back the head of Tess.
That's true.
So in that way, I'll disregard what I thought when I first watched it. It makes sense.
It does, yeah.
That's a good point. One thing I really fucking hate.
Oh, what is it?
The on the nose dialogue. I told you. Especially like the very end when Thea goes, oh, you have what you want. I don't know word for word. She's like, now you have what you want.
Oh, like they're literally just spoon feeding you the story. Like we can't put together that he actually completed his mission.
Yeah.
Some of the writing is a bit dodgy. The dialogue, it is pretty on the.
For the most part, like throughout the whole movie, it wasn't like that. But like that one just stood out to me because that could have just been a good moment where, like, just more silence and just linger on what just happened.
Show a close up on his face of being like relieved, maybe.
Yeah, but like,
so you finally got what you want, huh?
Well, what are you gonna do now? Like, let's wait and see.
Yeah. So basically at the end, they form their own little Guardians of the Galaxy. Basically, it's kind of
that is actually kind of what it felt.
He's rejecting Yautja culture, and now he has his own family. Like they literally say, "I have my own family,"
and Mama's coming home.
Kind of cheesy. Didn't like that. Here's where I'm going to ask you: the ending scene. You had some time to stew on it. We were kind of indifferent in the beginning. What do you think about it now?
When they're like mother?
Yeah. So at the very end, we see after he kills his father, all the other Yautja are like going to kill Deck now because, whatever you call them, the servants to his father. And then all of a sudden, there's all these rumblings, and then you see all this giant ship and all these like speeders coming towards them. And Tess is like, "Are those more friends of yours?" And he's like, "No, it's my mother." And then it cuts to black.
So no friends.
No friends. It's his mother.
So we can only assume from that, no friends, meaning his mom is probably not nice either.
Yeah, probably just bad family all around. So what do you think of that line? It's my mother. Does that get you like excited?
I said and it would have like I don't mind that okay, I don't even think we discussed this, but I mean, going into the movie, I had my doubts on hearing and listening to the Yautja kind of talk. Obviously, there's subtitles.
That's not an issue at all.
Yeah, it really isn't an issue. It kind of had a little bit of doubts thinking about it, but it really wasn't an issue.
You get used to it very easily.
They use Thea to kind of counteract like not being able to have like English from Deck, so that's all right. But like they still like sometimes when I'm reading it, I kind of have to read it a certain way, like and how I would maybe imagine he would say in English.
Right.
So, but when he says mother, it's my mother, or it's mother, like I feel like he should have just said mother, like
mother, like angrily, like
yeah. It would have felt more in line.
It made me think of Back to the Future 1 when Lorraine goes, "Oh my God, it's my mother."
Like that. Like, yeah, like that's what it kind of felt like. So
like in a humorous way. But it didn't come out that way because the guy voicing Deck is like
it didn't come out quite like that, but like reading
it that way.
Reading it, that's kind of the way I would read it.
Right.
So it's like who is that? Mother. Like I felt like that would have been better.
Yeah. And then cut to black. But
it's more that's more of a nitpick really.
But how do you feel about the idea of his mother being a more threat than his dad?
Is she more of a threat though?
That's what they're insinuating, yeah. So
I don't necessarily think that's what they're insinuating, that she's more of a threat.
It is. Let me give you this.
Who says?
In lore. Let me give you this.
In lore.
Let me give you this.
The female Yautja are like
they're bigger and they're stronger and they're more fierce.
You know, why is this?
Because like
spiders and stuff.
The females are always bigger and badder. So, and this will be the first time we'll ever see a female Yautja on screen if they do a sequel. So, Killer of Killers, the animated one. Remember the big Grendel King? Mm-hmm. That's probably his mother.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that was...
Because it's like the same armada, the same ship, all the speeders. I think she was going to come back home.
Killer of Killer, that was a female Yautja, right?
We didn't know. But now I think he's connecting them. So I think...
I mean, he did Killer of Killer, so...
Right. So I think that Grendel King is his mom. And I think she was going to, like, at the end of that movie, Let's Go Hunt, to find the humans that escaped. I think she was going to come home, gather the rest of the clan with his dad, and then go hunt. But now that she's going to come back, he's going to be fucking dead. But Dan Trachtenberg did say there's no plans for, like, a direct sequel to this movie. He kind of wants to do, like, I guess, separate movies and then tie them in at the end. Because he already says he planned on having Naru in this film, but they canned that idea. They are making a Prey.
How would they even include her, right? Honestly?
They are making a Prey 2.
Yeah.
But it has to be in the future because she's captured. Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been in multiple talks about coming back, so he probably will in some fashion. I mean, crazy. So he
de-age him a little bit.
Yeah. He has some ideas for sequels, but I don't know if he's about direct sequels. Doesn't seem like he is. But there'll be like maybe a culmination where everything will tie in together with Prey, Killer of Killers, and this for whatever comes in the future. So we'll see what happens.
I was actually thinking that I was like, that ship does look like from the Killers of Killers. I was like, maybe that was the mom.
And at the end of that, there was like 50 ships, and in this one, there was a whole ton of shit coming at them. So I think they're connected. They're the same. Cool idea.
Possibly.
Cool way that he's combining the animation with the real. You know, it's a unique way to do that. So this film is really good. It's really great. Do I want to see them do this tone again and continue to do it? No. I want to go back every now and then. I want to go back to a rated R, hard R, scary Predator. You can still make the Predator the main character and still have him in a rated R, scary fashion. You can still do it.
You can.
You don't have to make it family friendly. You know, to a degree, family friendly, whatever. But
yeah, you got a little slack with the family friend. Someone took that a little too literal.
Yeah. I don't want to see this tone continue. Like, I don't want to see this dumb humor again or this family. Oh, you have to let your emotions go and be friendly. Like, I don't want to see that again. But for a standalone movie, it's badass.
I mean, it really only makes sense for Deck. I mean, do I want to see a whole bunch of other Yautja kind of feel that? No, not really. That's kind of not really what Predator was initially.
Right. But yeah, I think that's our review for Predator Badlands. Highly recommend. I will be buying this film the second it goes on pre-order. Yeah. It's a good time for in the theater. If you're going to see it in theaters. If you can, don't miss out on it and help it make money. It's already making a decent amount of money. It's not doing fantastic, but it's doing well. It's going to make its money back, but will it do more than that? We don't know. Because we're in the age of nobody seeing any movies anymore. So
there is a good reason.
Yeah. So
that's a whole other.
Go support your
episode.
film. Go support your films. Support your favorite films if you want to see it. This deserves to be seen on the biggest screen possible. I believe. So
I believe.
So I think that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll conclude.
We thank you for watching and tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We are at above 250 subscribers right now.
Yeah.
Killing it. We thank all of you guys for tuning in, commenting, interacting, and we love doing this. Being able to interact with everybody's thoughts. Threads is a really good spot, so always check us out on there as well. We're pretty much always talking to everyone on there who has got opinions.
Yeah. All the comments are coming in. You're doing great. Don't forget, we do daily trivia every day, daily little short videos every day, except on Sundays. It's a little break. Broken down from these episodes to keep you, keep you entertained. If you want to see like the highlights in a way, we do that. We post here weekly, and stay tuned next week. For
Thanksgiving.
Is that no? That's the next episode we're recording.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No. Yeah. Next week is Thanksgiving. Yeah. Next week's is the Thanksgiving.
Because this episode is going out the end of this week, right?
Right.
So then, because we're gonna record Tuesday. Yeah. Next episode.
So this episode's not this Saturday. It's the one we already did.
Yeah.
So we're really ahead, and then we're gonna be super ahead when we record this Saturday, and then Tuesday again. We'll be 2 ahead. It's insane. We're ramping up production because we're that.
I forget what we're doing with Luke.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I forget.
Stay tuned for the future. Don't know when it's going to be posted, but we are doing an interview with the creators of ZombieCon, Kyle Vale and Aaron Ann. We're going to interview them, so stay tuned for that. That'll be a lot of fun, and I think that's it.
One isn't that going to be the episode after Thanksgiving?
If we decide to put that out, then yes.
Okay.
But that'll be a full episode, like a full hour-length episode of just us interviewing them, talking about everything nerdy, horror.
Yeah, I don't even know. I guess
we can set an agenda for them.
We'll probably be in this setup. We will, but it'll be facing a different way, I think.
We'll be using the laptop.
Yeah.
As the
so it's not going to be like this. It's going to be like
it's like a Zoom call.
Yeah.
It'll be an episode.
On Google, I think.
Yeah. It'll be an episode. So thanks for always watching, tuning in, and dropping out. We really appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. I'm pointing.
And there he goes, pointing 50 times. Fucking New Year's.
We'll see you next week. Thanksgiving.
Aggressive pointing.
Is it Daryl?
Come on, man.
Come on. Rick. All right, goodbye.
Rick.